Do you think that you are living your dream?
Definitely yes. Definitely yes. I have the possibility to ride my bike, to enjoy good weather, to eat the greatest food, to live close to the sea, to do all the things that I like to do. 455 hours of work.
What is the hardest part about trying to make a living from mountain biking?
You mostly do not earn any money with that.
Sad but true. Living the dream was a statement I have been always giving when asked how I'm doing back in the days when I was working a corporate job. And obviously back then it was highly sarcastic and cynical, but I kept the statement and the surrounding changed. And today, on a random Tuesday, I'm here with Shirley from Tuscan Enduro. Hi Shirley.
Hi-ho!
And we are about to make a nice tour here in Monte Argentario MTB, but the theme of this video should be what it's like to supposedly live the dream on two wheels. And Shirley and myself will live two different dreams, but it's connected somehow to biking.
And for those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Mike, in my mid-40s, and around 8 years ago I walked away from the corporate career path and big city life. In 2020 I moved from Germany to Tuscany and built a life with more freedom, more time for riding, creativity and projects like this channel. Today I run a design studio that pays the bills. YouTube doesn't, obviously, at least not yet, but it's part of the life I wanted to create. Shirley moved to Tuscany about 5 years ago and we met through mountain bike. For me, biking is part of the life I built. For Shirley, it's the life she's trying to build. So I let her do her job and tell us a little bit about where we are and why this place.
So in this moment we are at Monte Argentario, which is a peninsula in southern Tuscany. And in my opinion, my personal little but very important opinion, it's one of the most beautiful places to ride alongside the Tuscan coast. And what makes this place so special to me is that it doesn't matter which trail you ride, you constantly ride into the blue. And come on, this is amazing!
Somebody has been paying some taxes, huh? Sei serio is the first trail that we will be doing.
Yes.
And sei serio, if I'm not mistaken, means be serious, no?
Yeah, are you serious?
Are you kidding me?
It should be like an expression like, fuck, are you serious?
Yeah, I saw like, are you kidding me?
Yes. Let's have some fun.
Shirley. Oh wow. Ah, this is what enduro people like. Alright, sei serio, 1.6 kilometers, red blackish trail. That's fast. Fuck me out.
My goodness!
Now this wasn't actually my first time riding here. I came here a couple of years ago with Mattia and the scenery was already spectacular. But the trails, however, were pretty wild and rough. They're still not easy, but coming back now, the landscape feels familiar, but the riding has definitely stepped up a bit. Shirley, the Tuscan Hill Enduro crew and the local community have all invested a huge amount of work into actually developing this place.
I don't know if you remember, but this trail was built by us, let's say Tuscan Enduro,
Yes.
plus a very good friend of ours who is called Ernst.
Ernst is a German word.
That means serious,
Yeah.
if you translate it
Yes.
literally.
So-
Ernst should have been a lot of recognition on this trail because, as I said, he was the heart of the project, and we wanted to include him in kind of a way. but in the same time also not too obvious because he's a very humble person.
But the main question is Ernst Ernst? So is the guy very serious?
Not at all.
What would you say, how much work goes into a trail that people finish in 5 minutes?
All right, so I mean, we were doing serio before, and so I exactly know the amount of hours. Do you want to take a guess?
I would say 3 weeks.
So in the end, we need to do a calculation again, but it was 455 hours of work.
So almost 2.5 months. Wow.
Those 455 hours were community work, but for Shirley, trails like this are also part of a bigger idea, building a life around mountain biking without losing the reason she loves it in the first place.
Let's talk about Tuscan Hill Enduro for a second. If you think about your business now that you're trying to build, because obviously our dream cannot be in space, what is really the thing that you're trying to build with Tuscan Hill Enduro?
What we are trying is to find something that we can make a living with, but with in the same time following our dream of riding bikes, our dream of creating community, our dream of supporting each other, and just enjoying a good time on the bike. For me, for example, it's really hard if I imagine to do something completely different. For me, it needed to be connected with bikes and with people. And this gives me a chance to hang out with people on my bike.
Your vision is like to build something that is offering the full Tuscan experience.
Right, exactly. So in the end, with us, you can organize a full week of dream mountain biking in southern Tuscany. Without organizing a lot for yourself, you can call us. We give you the recommendations. You would tell us, I want this, that, and that, and then off we go.
So people can live their Tuscan dream.
With us.
For a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Why not? You can also just stay forever. It's not a problem, eh?
Oh, wow. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Cool bike. Oh, wow.
So in the end, it's not always about really having fun, because in the end you're doing a job. And for example, also what I was surprised about is that sometimes it's tougher than you think, because you need to be a guide, you need to help into emergencies, you need to be a mechanic, you need to organize, you need to be a mom, you can sometimes be a therapist. So you need to be a bit of everything. And in the end of the day, this can be really exhausting. Yeah? And this is something that I was also not, or a bit underestimating in the end, to be honest.
Well, not every day is sunshine, and that's the part of the postcard version leaves out. The dream is real, but so are the terms and conditions.
When we say we live the dream, we do mean it. I mean, I do mean it, you do mean it. I don't make my living from YouTube content, it's just a hobby, but I have a normal job, but I have to put in the extra hours in every spare minute to record videos, cut videos, go riding, explore stuff, and so on. And for you, it's the same, you're making sacrifices.
Yeah, often, for example, is like when friends are saying on the weekend, hey, let's do this and that. And you say, oh, Saturday and Sunday, sorry, this is the days that I need to work. For example, it starts with the stuff like that.
The question is, does passion ever become pressure? It did when I accepted the collaboration deal with Senal. I love the deal. The deal is cool, and the deal brought me the bike, and so much experience, but like a real media plan, deadlines, reviews, whatever. And Commensal has been amazing, really amazing. I cannot imagine better, but it's still pressure. What about you? I mean, you have deadlines, you have clients, everybody calling you. How do you deal with pressure?
Yeah, in the end, for sure, there is pressure sometimes. And in the end, it's up to you if you can create a feeling for yourself that makes it enjoyable, or you really feel the pressure in the end. But for me, it was the same. Especially when I started with requests for sponsoring, for example. Then for some brands, you're running on a contract. Into a contract, they say, hey, you need to do that. And there is deadlines, there is stuff that you need to do. You need to run out and rush and do stuff. And also this, for me, was a bit pressure because I'm actually more a person that is free like a bird. On the other hand, this was helping me so much that I can fulfill my passion and live the dream that you kind of need to close this circle. It's really cool. One of my favorites on the peninsula.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. The next trail is Senal, and Senal is also a pun, a play on words, because the people who built this trail, Shirley told me that just before, were, let's say, seasoned riders.
Seasoned riders, but incredible trail builders.
Yeah, so as a play on words in their age, and when you tend to get older, you tend to be, huh? So this is the name of the trail.
Now And then in the middle part we have some jumps, but they are very wide open. If you have less skills or you want to just have a little airtime, you take left line, you have the right line with a bit
Gaps?
more airtime. Nope.
Okay.
So all easy and chill.
Yeah. Yeah, no gaps, no. There is no gaps.
But all in all, I think when you can say to yourself, hey, that was pleasant,
Yeah.
you're happy about what you did today, doesn't matter if it's work-wise or in your free time, but if you can go to bed with a smile, what do you want more?
If everything disappeared tomorrow, I mean, shit happens, businesses go sour. I know it from my experience many times, guys. I've started over my life a couple of times. Would you do this again, what you're doing now? Or would you do maybe something completely different?
No, completely different, no. Because in the end, I love it so much that for sure it's not going to be something different. Maybe I would restart in a different way because I was learning also from the past. But all in all, I would definitely not go for something completely different. No.
Do you think that living the dream is a destination or a choice?
Definitely a choice. Because in the end, the dream for all of us is a different one. And you just need to choose if you want to go for it or not. So it's not a matter about arriving somewhere at some point or a goal that you set for yourself. It's about the way.
Oh yeah.
So as you can imagine, for a very long time, I thought the dream was somewhere in the future. After the next career step, when there was enough money, maybe one day, when work was done. But at some point I realized that waiting was a choice too. And today was yesterday's tomorrow. So neither Shirley nor I has everything figured out. We simply choose different ways of making more room for the life we really wanted. And now in hindsight, there is always this question: what was the biggest single step? What can you do to take yourself one step closer to the dream?
To start. Just to start. To take a decision and to start. You need to take all those things or those doubts, you need to take them, put them aside, and you just need to start. And this was the biggest step, because when you started, also something really cool is happening. Then you create a momentum around yourself that the things are coming to you. I just love what I'm doing, and I love who I am, and I love that. I mean, look at that! I love that!
If you want to experience this trace yourself and partake in living the dream, at least for a day or maybe some weeks, you'll find Shirley and the Tuscan Hill Enduro team linked below. And if you enjoyed this slightly different kind of video, please like the video. You might also consider subscribing. I'll put a couple of other videos here on the screen so you know what this channel is about. And I guess I'll catch you in the next one.
Alrighty.